February 5th, 2012, 7-year-old Charlie and 5-year-old Braden arrived at their father's rented house for a supervised visit. As soon as they were inside, he blew up the house, killing himself and his 2 young sons. My name is Debbie Carter, and I am a CASA, a court-appointed special advocate for children like Charlie and Braden who've been removed from their homes due to abuse or neglect. I'm also an online student at BYU, Idaho, and I recently had the pleasure of visiting the campus and meeting with Brother Rarick. We had a great discussion about advocacy work, the different kinds of advocacy work. I told him about my passion for CASA work and what great need there is for more CASA workers, and especially young ones, such as those that are on campus at BYU, Idaho, and perhaps graduating soon. He asked me to send him more information about CASA work and how it might benefit the younger college student. So this is for you, Brother Rarick. This is the information you asked for. And for anybody else who might be interested in learning a little more about this work. You probably want to know what's required to become a CASA. No special education is required, but you must be 21, do a background check, and provide references. You're asked to commit to 2 years because that's the average length of a case, and it's best if you can follow through until that case is resolved. Initially, there's 30 hours of training, and then every year after that, about 12 hours. My county requires 12 hours of training every year, but that's easy to do because they provide so many wonderful classes from experts in the field of children and families. So it's easy to get the 12 hours in every year. You're probably wondering what a CASA does. Once you're assigned to a child's case, and it may be one child or it might be siblings on one case, you get to know that child. You visit them at school. You visit them where they live, which is likely foster care. You visit them in their daycare or their preschool. You go and observe their visits between parent and child and see how those go. You interview people in their life. You talk to their teachers, get medical records, court documents, talk to extended family, talk to teachers, talk to, as I said, talk to doctors, professionals that are treating them. You take notes on all of that, gather it all up, and once every 3 months there's a hearing where you prepare a report for the judge and then come to court and speak up for that child in court. Let the court know how the child is doing and how their parents are doing with participating in the court-ordered services that they need. You also can recommend what the child might need. Perhaps you feel they need counseling, so you can make recommendations to the court. And really important is you express what the child's wishes are. That's something you ask the child. What are your wishes? And it may be about where they want to live, what they want to have happen in their lives. You are the voice for the child. You're probably wondering what kind of a difference having a CASA makes for a child. It's a huge difference. Children who have a CASA spend less time in the system. They're less likely to return to the system. They move less frequently from foster home to foster home if they have a CASA. And if it should come down to adoption, those adoptions go faster for the child when there is a CASA. They more quickly get to their forever family, their permanent home. Very important for the mental health and safety of children. Now I want you to consider this number. 700,000 children a year are removed from their homes for abuse or safety and neglect issues. Out of those 700,000, fewer than half get a CASA. There's a great need for more CASAs. And the college students, I see you as a big pool of potential people who would be great CASAs. So you're leaving college and maybe you're graduating soon. You're nearing the 21 deadline that you would need to be a CASA, but you're thinking about a career that pays naturally, and CASA work is volunteer. CASA work is not paid. But that doesn't mean that there aren't benefits. CASAs are this large pool of already vetted, proven to be dedicated people, and that's very appealing to employers. So I frequently get emails that are sent from my CASA office that have come into them from employers looking for good employees. So I see these job opportunities frequently. You also, as a CASA, are able to observe the courtroom and how that all works. So if you have any interest in family law, it's a good experience to see how it works, see if you would like to pursue it. Many times law students do volunteer as CASAs to get that experience. You also get experience working with professionals. You work with psychologists, mental health counselors, drug and alcohol treatment agencies, nonprofit agencies. You get exposed to a lot of different potential careers. You also deal with different families from different cultures with different family dynamics. Very useful experience for working in the field of child and family, helping children and families. So there's a lot of benefits to being a CASA. No matter where you land after you graduate, there's a CASA agency because we're nationwide. So you could find opportunity there to network with all those people to find careers, find jobs that would be interesting to you. It is possible to improve a child's life at the same time as you're improving your own. Charlie and Braden's situation was tragic, but it was unique. Most cases have a child who just needs that friendly adult showing up for them once a month, who knows what's going on in their life and is willing to go to court and speak for them. It is work that I love. I am passionate about this work, and I know that the youthful energy that you have at BYU Idaho could do great work here working with these kids. So I challenge you to go to www.casaforchildren.org. It's the national organization. Go there today. Look it up. Look at some of those sweet faces. Read the amazing stories of how kids grew up and realized how much their CASAs helped them, what a difference it made in their lives. And get inspired to be a CASA, if not today, maybe sometime in your future. Thank you.